Well, One Pride Nation, we were going to spend this evening talking about Kendrick Law, but instead, Detroit took today to announce their decisions on their fifth year options for both Jahmyr Gibbs and Jack Campbell. So let's talk about that. Because the Lions decided to exercise their fifth year option on Jahmyr Gibbs next year, paying him a fully guaranteed $14.3 million contract. Jack Campbell, on the other hand, they opted to not exercise his fifth year option, which means if no long term deal is reached, he's a free agent after this season. Now, Campbell's fifth year option was a little more expensive. It would have been a fully guaranteed, basically $22 million. Initially, I thought maybe they were just trying to avoid that kind of payday, and they may be able to avoid guaranteeing it. But Fred Warner has an average value of 21 million. Roquan Smith is about 20 million. Tremaine Edmonds is about 18 million. So they're all right around there. So what are they trying to do? Well, it's interesting because Jack Campbell and Jahmyr Gibbs aren't the only two players from that draft that they need to be concerned about this offseason. Both Brian Branch and Sam Laporta are from the 2023 draft, and as second round picks, neither of them have fifth year options that they can exercise. The question then becomes, what do they do with those three that they need to look at? Now, maybe I'm just naive or hopeful, but I don't think there's any way they let their all pro linebacker, Jack Campbell, leave in free agency. I just can't see that happening, especially because it feels more and more like they're really starting to build the defense around his skill set. That leaves options of Brian Branch and Sam Laporta. Can they sign both? I'm not sure they have the cap space for that. If they can't, who do they let walk? In my opinion, out of the four players from that draft, if you have to let one of them walk, it's Sam Laporta. That being said, Sam Laporta showed how critical he was to our offense when it looked completely different without him after he got injured last year. And therein lies another complication. Both Brian Branch and Sam Laporta are coming back from season ending injuries. There's no guarantee on what either of them look like when they're back on the field. So maybe they take some time this year to evaluate before they offer either of those two contract extensions. But I want to know your thoughts, One Pride Nation. If you had to sign only two of the three, Jack Campbell, Brian Branch, Sam Laporta, who are you letting leave in free agency or trading? I want to know your thoughts in the comments below.